everybody,
Hello.
It's Ranatalus and Safari here. We're getting ready to start Tier 3.
I am glad I get to commentate with the 2006 National DDR
fucking
Champion.
God, every time. Jesus Christ. Whoa, that's a little loud to me. So, the first two people that we have up in this pool actually are both very, very old school Ohio DDR players. So we have the Caped Caper, TCC, versus LQUEEZY. Both of them have been playing since Extreme.
Wow.
I think Caper might have been playing a little bit earlier than Extreme. His information says since 2002, so maybe he started on Max 2.
That was the year I was born.
Thanks. Thanks a lot. God, every time. So they are going to be playing a warm-up song first, I believe. And then the two songs for their set are Programmed Universe and Electric Dance System Music. I'm not sure who protected which ones or who picked which ones.
So if you did not catch the last poll, L did advance. They, I believe, won 3-0. I could be wrong.
Yeah, they 3-0'd. Just wiped up the competition.
Okay, so it looks like they're getting right into it with Program Universe.
L's jamming. So yeah, I guess no warm-ups. There we go.
So for anyone also too, oh wait, we're not back.
Yeah, nope, we're not on camera. We do not matter once there's people actually doing something.
So let's get into it. The start of Tier 3. Right now, get to the first stop. Both of them, I'm nervous to say it.
Yeah, they're relatively even. I mean, the beginning of Program Universe is pretty well synced. It's really, really on and straightforward. It's that early slowdown and then kind of all the positioning in the ending.
Yeah, so looking at the EX, it looks like TCC is a little bit ahead, but L is not too far behind.
Oh yeah, they're in striking range. It's gonna, like I said, be that slowdown.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for the neck boxes.
All right, so going in the slowdown, we have TCC up 13.
Both doing very well through it. Looks like both of them picked up a few grades.
TCC gains a little bit of ground. He's up about 25 now.
We get to the top. Ooh, L picks up a good.
Yeah, did the head shake. They knew that was them. Yeah, TCC's up 33 now. He's just got to kind of cruise into the end of this, and I think he'll be okay.
Yep. Saw both of them picking up a few grades towards the end. And
Yep, takes
TCC
by 34.
takes it.
Yeah, the ending of Program Universe gets a little bit later, so it's really easy to rush it, pick up some perfects. As you can see from their fasts.
Fast flow.
Yeah, just gets kind of late in the ending. Oh, hey, Ashton, thank you.
Hi, Ash. Yeah, so the next song they'll be going to is EDSM, Electric Dance System Music.
And I'm going to be so mad watching, because I know no one's turning it.
You know I don't.
I know you don't. It's so, it physically hurts me.
This song is, for those of you who might not know, it might be a little obvious, but this was the actual background music for DDR Ace.
Yep, Ace system music.
And this was also featured in, I believe, the reveal trailer for it as well.
Yeah, that sounds right. Fun fact, so in that main synth, the da 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 da, that falling note, that starts on an A.
Oh, Oh, wow. I did not know that.
These goofy little things.
So looking at the scores before we go, looks like TCC has a nice little 996 AAA, L with a 953, but that could have been just an old score.
Yeah, it might be a real old score. And I know L does a lot of their playing on H2O Plus in Columbus, so their world scores are always going to be a little out of date.
Ooh, TCC picking up a miss.
Yeah, he's trying to double step everything, and I think he was just kind of forgot how much it was.
L picked up a break, but is still keeping a nice full combo.
Yeah, they're up just a hair right now.
Wonder, let's see if both of them can memorize the stops.
Both got it. I think they both got grades, but that's better than a miss.
Yeah, so looking like L is up a little decent amount.
Yeah, they're building that lead. TCC seems just be having trouble finding the window.
Yeah, so we're going to get to the next stop right here. Before that, followed by the drill that is right here.
Ooh, up 22 at the stop.
Both at the stop nice. Both picked up a perfect, I believe. But yeah, L is still up a little bit, but not as much as before from what it looks like.
It's still going to be a little difficult for TCC to catch up.
I think TCC might just have to pray that L does make a little mistake in these final few runs here.
Yeah. Or that he gets a good tiebreaker.
And yep, L takes it by 27. Nice full combo.
All right, so we're going to have a tiebreaker for him.
We are going to a tiebreaker.
He's sitting here like leaning towards Sober to say that like we're going to need a tiebreaker here. Just so you know. And their tiebreaker is going to be... Caper rolled his eyes a lot, and L had this look on their face of, cool, I sure know what song that is. Gradius Remix by Tokyo Machine. I think that was late Ace 3, or?
I believe Ace 3, yeah.
Yeah, actually, no, quite kind of early Ace 3, just a default unlock.
I believe, isn't it kind of also like some of the like same music as 50th memorial songs?
Yeah, they both reference Gradius. Same with Burning Heat. Burning Heat references Gradius music. Oh yeah, and looking at the PBs, it's a little squished on my preview monitor here, but looked like TCC had a 949 on this, and L at a 991. So, oh no, that's a 999. Sorry. Yeah, that shows you just how hard it is to read this monitor. Yeah, but it's a high perfect on. That's 63.
Say, yeah, that's high, or yeah, around that for the PFC.
L's got this look on their face of like talking trash about the song. They're probably just like, I hate this piece of shit. I don't like playing this.
I remember I think I actually played this for like the first time like months ago, and I've never touched it again. But yeah, let's get into the tiebreaker.
I love how L's always just like jamming at the start of a song. They're just like, yeah, I don't care, whatever.
Always a nice little good jam sesh before the song starts. Ooh, L picks up a great real early on. TCC keeping a nice gold combo.
Only up 2EX. Like this song is just really kind of slow, and it's so easy to rush. You see L's getting quite a few fasts. TCC as well. It's just so hard to hold yourself back.
And I feel like some of the patterns too are a little like spaced out, usually more than what you would see in like other 12s. compared to this one, which could also be like kind of a thing where like some players might get like a little more fast because they might not be ready for like the next pattern to come yet.
Yep, yeah, just those longer breaks that make you just rush the next pattern that comes in because you're standing there and you're like, come on, let me hit an arrow.
TCC picked up a grade, but both of them are still keeping full combo.
Yeah, he's up about 15. L's closing the gap a little bit.
This is close. I think if TCC does end up making a few mistakes, L could possibly take this, but from what it's looking like...
Yeah, just wasn't enough space left.
TCC takes the match.
By
nice
22.
Nice little hug between both of them.
All right, I gotta grab their attention real quick.
What did I write about myself? I don't know what I even wrote about myself. Oh, thank you.
They have to keep the songs that they want. All right, so next we have coming up Arlen and Kimalaka. Both of them kind of have the same backstory, early 2000s players from Cleveland.
I wonder who you were rooting for in this match.
Yeah. So Arlen plays a lot of 1x no bar. She just likes doing that. Says her current favorite chart is Scarlet Police Challenge. What a good 2 sentences. Oh, I like to play 1x no bar for fun. My current favorite chart is an ITG style 18.
I believe she does play some ITG as well, correct?
Yeah. As Kim says on hers, recently been starting to get 15 PFCs.
Yeah, I've been seeing like how I do remember when Kim was talking about how like she got the first one with My Drama, and then it took her a little bit to get a few more, but she's been getting them recently.
And you know, Kim kind of has the issue of a similar issue I have of just the closing it out is so hard. You know, getting 1 or 2 greats, easy, do it all day. Yep. But turning those 1 or 2 greats into a PFC is really, really daunting and difficult. You know, Kim herself has said that there's a good half dozen 15s that she's like, I know I can get them. It's just a matter of getting them.
So we're just waiting for the card draw.
So they are playing Maximizer, which I am relatively certain might be Kim's. Oh, Kim's actually going to be real happy with this. Maximizer Expert and Diamond Dust Challenge. 2 of Kim's really favorite charts. Like, Kim has to be really, really happy about this set.
I know Kim loves her 13s as well. So I could see how she could be really happy with this draw.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it looks like both of them are going to be starting with Diamond Dust. Challenge 13. This one has some shock arrows into it, but with the world changes, honestly, shock arrows are not as much of a worry here compared to previous mixes.
Yeah. Kim actually upscored this last night, just kind of getting used to the pads. Yeah. And upscored Centaur, too, which is wild, after she'd had a few drinks.
Yeah, Kim was talking to me that she should have got another drink today before she started to see if it would carry over from last night.
That's what works for Big Matt.
All right, so both of them starting out with a gold combo.
Arlen's actually up a couple. I think Kim might be struggling. The visual offset on this machine of the 2 white cabinets is a little bit different. So Kim might just be kind of struggling to find that window.
Just kind of needing to adapt a little bit to it.
Yeah, and Arlen definitely plays here more.
Yeah. Ooh, Arlen picked up great. So did Kim right there.
Yeah, they're both really having a hard time finding the window here in the middle.
Both of them picking up a few greats during that. Arlen's still up a little bit, but Kim is not that far behind.
Yeah, pretty much all it takes is a shock and a mess up from hitting it, and Kim's right back in it. And I think Arlen's gonna hold on.
Yep, from what it looks like.
Oh yeah, Kim's just
Yep.
picking up a lot of perfects. Really struggling to
Arlen
find a
takes
window on
it
this.
by, is that, I believe, 29?
Yeah, 29-30. 17-4.
Wow.
Woo!
Really, really good MA.
Okay, she's got that.
So next we go on to Maximizer.
Yeah, even if Kim had tied her PB, would have lost that.
Mhm.
So, yeah, can't do anything about that.
Yeah, I still remember hearing the stories about when this song first released on the like the console editions back in the day, where everyone was thinking this was going to be like a new like
brand new Max.
like boss song, and then they get to the expert chart and it's like, oh, that's not that bad.
And I mean, it's not a bad song. It's
No.
just kind of a bait and switch in that way, you know.
And I actually did not know this, but like the jacket on it has Maximizer
Yep,
like
spread out.
spread out in the background. I just found that out last night.
Yep,
Kim has 16 perfects on this.
Kim. And that run of 16, I think she got half of them in the last 30 steps.
So I believe there's 2 stops in this.
2 or 3, yeah.
Ooh, both of them handled the drills nice, but Kim did pick up a great in the second one. Arlen's still holding on to that gold combo right there.
Sure is. But they're neck and neck on EX, and that's what matters in the end.
I think they were tied for a bit, and then I think Kim just took it by a few points.
Okay, yeah, Kim's just slowly inching ahead.
We have a 6-point lead from that stop with Kim. Yeah, I think it's mainly going to come down to the ending,
Yeah.
just to see who's going to take this. Yeah, because you have the free zero parts coming out, gives them a little break, and then you get to the ending with that long just run at the end.
Yep. Arlen picked up a good.
Yeah, Kim's still leading, but it is not much.
It's just going to come down to this last run.
Yep.
See if Kim can keep in the marvelous window and keep her lead.
Kim is really hitting that marvelous window really good.
Takes it by 2.
I think Kim might have only picked up like 2 or 3 perfects in that last run from what I saw. And then, so we're getting the tiebreaker.
What is their tiebreaker?
I believe.
Oh, Arlen did not make a fun face at that. Teleportation difficult.
Teleportation difficult.
Kim smiled and Arlen absolutely did not smile. Yeah, that was really close. 19 and a great to 20 and a good.
Yeah.
See if I can see what their PBs are on this. Get out of studio mode so I can see it a little bit easier.
So it looks like Kim has a 24 perfect or 26 perfect PFC. Arlen, I think, has a 9.9 or 9.98.
So that's probably 2.
Probably, yeah. I was going to say like a 1 or 2 great flag.
Yeah, that's either like 30 and 2 or 101. I know Kim loves this song, so.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, both of them really close in this opening. Ooh, Arlen picked up a few greats during those gallops right there.
They are really weird to time, and that let Kim build quite a bit of a lead. She's up about 8 now. All right, let's see where they are at the clock tick.
Oh wow,
Arlen
Arlen's up by 1.
Yeah, she really homed in on that part.
Kim still holding strong with the PFC.
Now
She did
she's
take
up
it back
3.
by a few. Yep.
It's going to be those yellow notes, see who can get him a little better. Oh my god, they're basically
They are
tied.
really close.
Kim just got a ton of perfects in those double steps.
This match is really close. Arlen is, from what it looks like, is up a bit, but Kim can still come back.
Yeah, Kim's just bleeding too many perfects.
Arlen is not dropping that marvelous.
I think Arlen's just so much more used to this cabinet that Kim's really having struggling to
She
find the
takes-
window.
Arlen takes it by 20 and the match as well.
It sure does. All right, so we're gonna have our next matchup in a minute. I don't know who it's gonna be, but they'll tell me soon enough. Okay. Well, then we know number 1 song that L is picking, which I need to remember the name of it. It's one of the Yukopi songs.
One,
Yeah,
this
that
one right here. One of the new ones that came out with World.
Yeah.
We're just looking to see
Yeah.
what the other one is.
Orubak. Like, I don't remember what the kanji is, but whatever, Orubak. But yeah, it's nice to not be involved in stress and worrying. I'm still obviously floating around. There's a lot of people who are doing stuff at this tournament for the first time, who are, you know, being given the opportunity to try doing it with their own hands. So, I'm there to support, there to like let people make little mistakes, you know, and to point out, you know, that's a big mistake. Don't make that. Don't do that. But to prevent problems before they occur, but let people get there on their own, you know.
And that's always nice too, because like I know with your experience, and like you have a lot of experience with like everything when it comes to like these types of events as well.
Yeah, that's another one of the hard parts is like I know how to do everything. I know how everything needs to be done. So it's very difficult for me to sit down and just do one thing. Second one is Schrodinger's Cat, difficult. That's a set.
Yep.
Those are 2 songs in the game you can play. All right.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that we had the songs in the different what's it called? Like the different like ones like what's the word?
Different levels, different groups. I don't know
yeah,
what
like
we're
the
looking
groups that like we had with like all the themes. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple songs that show up in multiple tiers, just at different levels.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back.
Here we go. We got L and Arlen.
L's eyeliner looking great.
I'm looking over on the left cab up here with some really good-ass DDR going on there so far.
Yeah, we got Sheepy and Soham playing over there. Soham, PFC, Metamorphic difficult.
With
38, not bad.
That's not bad at all.
That's not bad. And smooth Soham, I'm trying to see the other side. Sheepy at 42 and a great, so it's real close. I think Arlen's trying to figure out the Yukopi song.
It's a 12 in the DDR world.
Just trying to,
there's like...
just trying to tell the 2 of them how to figure out where the song is.
I mean, like, to be fair, there are like 3 different, or like 3 or 4 different ones of these songs in World that released. Yep.
Yep.
So, looking at the scores again, Arlen with a 996, L with a 962, I believe. But, like we did say earlier, L does play at the Dave & Buster's in Columbus. So some of their world scores may be a little out of date.
Yeah, just out of date, old scores, something that they only played one time on a quick visit.
There we go.
This is another song that's really slow and really easy to rush.
L with a nice, marvelous combo out of the bat. Ooh, Arlen picking up a great early on. L still keeping the gold combo.
Yeah, Arlen's still up by a few EX.
I believe, from what it looks like, it's 4 EX, I think, that Arlen is up right now.
2.
Now at 2.
Yeah, neither of them really getting too many perfects. Ooh, Arlen just picked up a few in a row, then L got one.
Arlen picked up another great, one of those, another one.
Oh God, they're just going back and forth.
Really close match right now.
It looks like L picked up quite a few in that last gallop
L
section.
picked up a great, unfortunately. Both of them are handling these drills really well.
They are, yeah.
Arlen did take a little bit of a lead, but L can still come back.
There's not much left in the song. And Arlen just nailed that last 16th run. That was kind of what L needed. There's a little bit left of the song, but I don't think Arlen's going to give L enough to work with.
I did see L did pick up another grade and another one right there, so yeah.
Yeah, I think L does not know this chart very well, and they're kind of doing the like, oh God thing in a few of the shuffles.
25, Arlen takes it.
Yep, pretty comfortably. Yes, Danok, the never-ending 12. Fun fact, in Ghidorah, you're playing the flute with the guitar. You're just doing like which makes it even funnier when you hit the wrong fret because it just ends up like the wrong note sounding
It's just
more
like
awkward.
L with a nice up score, 995, so. All right, so
Just
next
use
song.
the alphabetical order, Arlen. It's in Chi. You speak some Japanese. Come on.
Next
Ain't hard.
song, Schrodinger's Cat.
Schrodinger no Neko. Making anybody who understands even the smallest amount of Japanese cringe. I think one thing that world tournaments kind of need to do is like, I think we're going to need to start having someone whose job is just to manage the filter and sorting, because like there's a lot of players that like are just like, you know what, I don't want to mess with filters any more than I need to. I'm going to set it to the difficulty and then I'm just going to find it.
And it's also,
and that just adds up time.
And there's also too, like, you know, the players who are still unfortunately stuck at an E20 plus.
An
so, like,
Ace 2-0 purgatory.
Yeah, because like, you know, their only place to find like DDR is just at their local Dave & Buster's. Like their nearest round one could be like a few hours away and they're not able to go to it. So like that could definitely like throw off someone who's like not used to playing like World as much compared to like someone who usually plays it.
Yeah, and I've also noticed sometimes people just don't notice they have a filter on.
Yeah.
All right, it looks like L does not have a play on this. Can't really blame them.
Arlen with a nice white combo.
Yeah, what the hell? Nice job. Way to curse it. L's behind, but not by much.
Both of them still keeping gold. But yeah, both. I definitely have to say, like, the matches that we have seen so far in this pool have been really, really close. And it's not like anyone's just been able to just like take a song like away from anyone, like a large like EX number.
No, like even when you have somebody who's winning the whole time, they're never dominating. They're never out of reach.
They're not like, they don't have like a 50 EX lead. It's usually been like somewhere close, like
in the teens. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like even now, Arlen's up not even 20, I think.
Yeah. 13.
Yeah, 13.
Yeah.
That's again right within range. Like we're gonna get to the triplet part here, and that's gonna definitely play like be a major factor. Loud ass bass part.
Both of them are being really good.
L
with
MFC'd that whole
yeah.
part. And then gets a great in the gallops. But they're still only down around 10, 15.
L is picking up a few greats.
Yeah, they got a few greats right there at the end. And Arlen gets PFC.
With the PFC, nice 20. EX, Arlen takes it.
39-3 to 25.
25 is not bad.
That's not bad for a sight read too
No,
for L.
yeah.
I mean, L might have played it on Ace2O Plus, but
yeah, not a bad sight read at all.
here are your cards, Arlen.
So I'm guessing then it's going to be Kim and Caper.
Yep.
Up next.
Somebody please reset the machine. I hate Schrodinger's cat so much. I hate it so much.
There we go.
Thank God. All right.
So we got
Metamorphic Difficult
And
New Beginning Challenge.
I do not know much about New Beginning.
It is a slow soda trance song with some kind of weird freezes in it and weird shocks, and that's about it.
Metamorphic, I believe like one of the last songs to be added to A3, and many people consider it possibly like the easiest 14. Some people I know don't even consider it a 14 with how easy it is.
Yeah, it's definitely on the easier end of the 14 and the expert also 16, but you know what? They had an opportunity to re-rate it. The game says it's a 14 and a 16.
Yep.
I do know, like, Konami doesn't really like to downrate songs unless it is egregiously wrong, like Flower Challenge was when it came out and was rated a 17.
The best 17 to come out in the game.
Or they just realize, I think that they understand how meaningful stuff can be for players. And even if a player knows this 14 does not feel like a 14 to me, they don't want to take away someone's first, you know?
Yeah. Could that also be like part of their reason for like uprating things as well, or is that like a whole different?
I think they're more willing to uprate things when they realize, like, oh god, everyone's terrible at this, like Tag Mix, where they realize, okay, yeah, that was just wrong. You know, and it's fairly common knowledge that a lot of the people involved in creating the content aren't necessarily elite players. I don't feel that they need to be. But I overall think they do an all right job.
Yeah, because I believe you mentioned too that like some of the, like if not most of the players in Japan, besides like the very high skill like players over there, are just mainly casuals, right?
I wouldn't even say they're casuals. Just like they have no interest in playing things that have a double-digit difficulty rating. They just don't care. They're playing for fun. They're getting enough exercise playing the lower levels. Mm-hmm. All right, so this match, Kim's up by a few EX.
Ooh, it looks like TCC did pick up a miss from what it looked like.
Yeah, I don't think he hit a shock. I think he just hit a miss. Yeah, New Beginning is really late, and it's slow, so it's just so easy to rush it. Kim up by about 10.
Ooh, TCC did hit a shock right there.
Yeah. The one thing that I do like about how they fix the shock windows in World is when you hit a shock now, you go, yeah, it was me.
Yep. Instead of just like hitting one like back in like 8.3 or 820 plus and just wondering, I don't think I did that.
Yeah, now you know.
Ooh, TCC picks up another miss. Yeah,
I wonder if
think
he's having a pad issue.
that could be.
He is reading pretty fast for a shock chart.
That is true. So from what it looks like Kim, unless she makes like a huge mistake, has taken it. Yep.
Getting the PFC.
Nice. 1103 to a 1068.
28, not bad.
I
don't think that's her best, but that's still not bad.
I think it said her best was 20.
Yeah, that's reasonably close for a tournament.
Yep.
You know.
So now we move on to Metamorphic. And then it's right there at the top.
Yeah. Both of them at PFC. Kim's is just a touch better.
37 to 45 perfects,
Yeah.
I believe.
And Kim actually has a pretty good score in the 16 too. 996. That's probably like 3 grades.
Oh, wow.
Maybe 4.
So here we go. Next song.
Yeah. And again, Caper reading it a bit faster than Kim.
Yeah, I know Kim usually reads around like what, 500 BPM?
Pretty much, she'll read like a tick over with 500.
Ooh. Especially seeing that now, that might. Caper did pick up a great and a few misses. That might be, from what it's looking like, I think that is definitely pad related. Yep.
Yeah, that is definitely a pad problem.
Yeah. Yeah. From what it's looking like, I think it's the down arrow on Caper's side.
Yeah, it is absolutely losing its shit. He's playing through it, but
Can you get a text?
But
I think as he correctly realized, like, I gotta play through it so I can prove at the end, like, what the fuck.
'Cause
Oh yeah, it's
it's
doing real bad.
so now I am starting to wonder if he was picking up some issues playing New Beginning. Kim so far is still holding on to a PFC.
I think Kim's perfect count on New Beginning was still better. Like, even if Caper had MFC'd everything where you got to miss, it wouldn't have mattered. Yeah, it's basically missing every other down arrow or so for Caper. I think it's not releasing quick enough is what it looks like the problem is. All right, well, I'm going to put the headset down for a minute and go take a look at that.
Kim does take that.
All right, I'll be back. Okay.
All right, so we are back. Thank you, everyone, for being patient while we work through some pad issues.
Mex did some work. I then played 5 seconds of Paranoia Evolution X Special.
So we got our next card draw, Panic HOLIC and Gold Rush between L and Kim.
Yep. Where's Kim going? What's she doing? Oh, getting her water.
Grabbing her water.
I was about to respond to the chat before realizing that it was someone else who had typed with me. I was going to respond to computers, am I right? And I was like, yeah. Oh, did the stream die, Dravos? What the hell? I hate computers. Making Sand think was a mistake.
I wonder which background we were going to get for Gold Rush.
Oh, yeah, which vocal version? Everybody in chat, vote on which one you think we're going to get. 2DX, DDR Arcade, or DDR Home version. You have all of Panic HOLIC to get... Actually, you know what? I wonder if I can create a poll. Can I do that? Do I know how to do that? How do I do a poll? Twitch. Chat, help me figure out how do I do this? I don't know how to do that. Am I even logged in right now? What the hell is going on here?
I would assume you're logged in because
Chad, how do I make a poll? I'm too old. I don't know how the computer works. Nope, that's not what I fucking want. Do I gotta do it from my phone? Well, you know what? We will care more about the match that's going on than about me trying to do something stupid in Twitch.
both of them gave a nice little hug before the match started.
Yeah.
Ooh, L picking up a few greats and a good during that opening card.
We're ready when
Kim's still holding on to a gold combo right now. But they are still close. I think L is in the lead by a tiny bit, or yeah.
All right, there we go. I got the poll going. Yay.
Yay. Yeah, so from what it looks like L has a 20 EX lead, which has now been down to slow down right here. Kim to pick up a great during that.
Oh, they are neck and neck. I think the down arrow's fine on the left side now. Right as L gets a miss on the up jack.
I hope that was just a miss on their
I
end
think it was,
and
yeah, I
not-
think it was just down.
and not an issue with the up arrow now.
It's so hard to time those offbeat jumps.
Yeah, so it looks like
Kim's
Kim
gonna take it just
five.
barely.
with the full combo.
Those misses are what got L. The misses isn't good. They were a little all over the place.
Let's see, can we pull up the poll to see what everyone has decided to vote for? Which
I think Kim is asking L, like, was that you? Was that the pad? And I think L's like, nah, that was me.
yeah, let's see if anyone has voted in our poll. No.
Hey, go vote! Go vote in the poll!
Since you voted console, I am going to say we're going to get the arcade version. So quickly, someone vote the 2DX version.
So we can have a meaningless poll with 3 votes. Well, I picked the perfect timing. It's going to end like exactly as we're going to get. Winner, 1 vote. Woo! Great poll. Thanks, everybody. We did it, Reddit. Apparently just fulfilled my stand goal on my watch somehow.
Yeah, so looking at the scores, Kim does have a PFC on this, and L does not have
A play on World.
But
L did not seem very happy when Kim picked this, so. Fun fact, all the vocals in this song are in English.
yeah, L did pick up a few grades right there.
Kim's up by a pretty good amount, about 10 already. All right, moment of truth. Which version are we getting? Kim's up 15.
Which version
2DX.
of this song did we get? It is 2DX.
You can tell because of like the first vocal sample right before it starts listing the versions if it's still this announcer. Otherwise, you'll get tagged. Kim's,
I did not know there were multiple announcers for that.
Yeah, the middle is tagged. This is Yoshitaka. And Kim's up quite a bit. She's up about 30.
Yeah, so not only was the poll worthless, me or you did not even get the thing correct.
It was worthless and also wrong. Kim's up almost 50 now.
L did pick up a miss.
I think L kind of
but
checked out.
Yeah.
They were just like, yeah,
Kim does take it.
I ain't wasting energy on this. There we go.
Both of them with a nice little hug at the end. 36.
That's not bad. I think her best is around 20.
Okay.
32, no.
32.
So
Four
pretty
off,
close
yeah.
to her PB. That's awesome. All right, now we're going to have TCC and Arlen.
I just noticed the background has like all of the poker chips with DDR arrows at the top.
Oh, of the
Yeah.
stream overlay? Yeah.
And we got Arlen and
TCC,
TCC.
and their set is going to be Voltississimo difficult and Trip Machine Phoenix difficult. Two charts everyone loves and plays all the time.
Voltississimo. I believe that was with one of the events in.
That was the first
H1
Ichika event.
Yeah.
Yes. That was the Sound Voltex contribution to the Ichika event.
And
That
then-
event was so good. Like, all the songs that came out of it were really, really good. Some of the cross-version remixes weren't great. So DDR's contribution to that event was Try Perfect.
Okay.
And the Dance Rush version of Try Perfect need a little more time in the oven.
Yeah.
They basically just put a simple 4/4 dance beat over it, which doesn't work for a song that changes time signatures constantly.
Yeah.
Sounds just really awkward.
And then Trip Machine Phoenix, a song from Supernova 2.
Yep. One of the, I believe it was the original Encore Extra stage for Supernova 2 when the game released. The only easy chart in Boss Rush Supernova
That
2.
is true.
That was your like break song, was Trip Machine Phoenix Challenge.
What would you say is harder, Legend Road or Boss Rush Supernova 2?
Boss Rush Supernova 2, not even close. It's not even comparable. Like, the comparison there is asking, like, which do you think is harder, Trip Machine Phoenix or Trip Machine Evolution? It's like Boss Rush Super. So, Legend Road got cleared pretty quickly when it was available. It was still hard at the time, but not that bad. During internet ranking for Boss Rush Supernova 2, I think 4 people made it past the first song in a span of a month.
That, yeah.
Yep, it was just brutal. It killed everyone instantly, and nobody made it past song 2.
Wow.
All right. Voltississimo is very fast, and it's really easy to not keep up with it.
I believe I did see both of their scores were both in the mid to higher 980s.
Yeah, like I said, it's really easy to just not keep up with it the whole time, pick up some perfects. There's some weird syncopation coming up here that just is, again, hard to hit.
Yeah, like especially like these gallops right here can be like kind of like weird to hit a little bit, but both of them hitting them pretty good.
Arlen PFC through it. TCC got a great and a good.
Arlen up by 13 at the freeze right here. Ooh, picked up a great on one of the first freezes during that
Yeah.
slowdown.
Again, just so easy to rush that. Lots of little things that it's possible to kind of mess up. Arlen's up, but not by a ton, less than 10.
Yeah, Arlen is still up, but honestly, she could make like a mistake or two, and TCC could come back.
Yeah, it's really going to come into doing those double step spins at the end. That's what it's going to come down to. She's up 10, almost 20 now.
TCC did pick up a few greats during that last
Yeah, I
one
think he's
right
just
there.
getting a little gassed by the chart.
Ooh, ooh.
Oh,
Arlen.
no.
Oh, no.
TCC's in the lead now. Oh,
Yeah,
it's so
TCC took it.
unfortunate. I think she just
Wow.
started that drill on the wrong foot.
I think so.
Oh, that's
Wow.
so brutal to look at.
That's all it took, though. Arlen just
a-
needed to make a few mistakes for TCC to take it, and she did.
Just Yeah, like I said, I think that last run she just started on the wrong foot and streamed greats and goods and went, oh god, what am I doing wrong?
Yeah, it could have been like also coming out of like that jump section too. Like could have also tripped her up a little bit.
Yeah, I think she like expected the not last stop to not be there and started doing the run and then was like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Breaking my own rules for streams. All right, so we got Trip Machine Phoenix difficult, which is not hard. It's not really a challenging chart.
The only thing I'd say that could cause problems is if they just know that like one like slowdown like towards the ending.
I'm pretty sure the step there musically is at the exact same part as Expert and Challenge.
Okay.
It's basically a blue note but slowed down, so it's a random yellow note by itself.
Yeah, so looking at the scores, TCC does not have a play on this. Arlen has a 962.
Arlen was just kind of leaning back and saying, I don't know this chart. But again, it's not that bad. It feels a lot like a Trip Machine Jungle mix.
Okay.
So
I know on the Expert and Challenge, some people like to use turn mods, mainly just for the ending. But yeah, this one pretty straightforward.
yeah, it mostly does what the song sounds like. TCC up 1 EX.
Both of them still hanging on to gold right now. But yeah, it is really close. Ooh, Arlen does pick up a great.
Yeah, that's one of the harder parts of the chart right there, those weird jumps. TCC still only up 1 EX, even with that great from Arlen. God, it's so close. That one yellow note might be where we see a swing that determines it.
Yeah, I don't think TCC has gotten a perfect anytime soon.
Yeah, he hasn't gotten one in a while. All right, let's watch here. Oh, Arlen gets a great. Oh no, and then mess up coming out of the slowdown, but TCC got some greats. TCC takes it.
Wow.
That was really, really
11
close.
EX, really close.
9, not even 11. 15 and 3,
Wow.
15-3, a good and 2 misses.
It was the good and 2 misses.
It was messing up the slowdown.
Yeah. Wow.
That's probably the most eloquently I've ever explained this.
God, that was so close.
Hello, Kim.
Hi, Noah. Kimalaka jumping in commentary for a brief time while they figure stuff out. So that was fun. Except for the first match. That wasn't fun for me. As some of you may or may not know, I talk about it quite a bit, but I get very nervous during tournaments, especially first match if I don't have a warm-up, so I like really jittery, and I tend to rush everything.
I still remember at Done Right, you were like, I think I'm done with tournaments. I like commentating more, and then I see you competing here.
That happens every tournament. I just can't make up my mind. I want to be here, enjoy the game, and have fun. I need to stop taking dance games so seriously.
Yeah, so Rana and Soap are trying to determine who's moving on to the next pool.
Okay. All right. Hold on, I got a thumbs up, but I don't know what that means. All right, they're still deliberating. All right, 1 second.
Oh, here we go. Rana's hopping back on the mic.
So yes, this was a super close pool because Kim, Arlen, and TCC all went 2-1 in their sets. Kim won a song in the match she lost, and the other two didn't. So Kim has a higher song win percentage, and thus will move on. Kim moves on.
Kim moves on.
On a tiebreaker, like a really close one. Shout outs to Soda Fujimori.
All right.
So yeah, Kim is going to move
Kim
on
is
a
moving
real
on.
narrow tiebreaker.
This was a very fun pool to watch, though.
Yeah, this was really close.